Hola, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and make sure you get notified for future tool haul videos like this. In today's video, we got the JB Climate Class Complete Probe Kit. We're gonna see what they look like, test them out, and kind of show you what makes these unique, set them up in the app, do all that kind of stuff. But you don't need the app with these probes. Also have some stuff for vacuum setups and some fittings. I'll have to bring out everything. It's not all here on the table, and we'll get into it. All right, so we're here on the table so I can lay everything out. Before I get into the star of the show, previously they had sent out a few different things. This, for instance, I always get asked about this. This is my Schrader torque screwdriver. So basically you would go to that Schrader there, insert this and then turn it until it clicks. And now it is torqued to a Schrader specification on that port, and you know it's not gonna leak, or it's not too loose, too tight, and it won't leak over time. So I get a lot of questions on that. I also was sent this out. I'm still trying it out. This is their core removal tool. So this, for vacuums or replacing Schraders, you have a slide valve on this side to protect your micron gauge. So you would hook up your micron gauge here, and then you would open the port there and close it off when you're gonna charge, so that you don't damage your micron gauge. This little lever here, it's supposed to be easier to use. That's a little getting used to. It does tell you on the side if it's open or closed there. And then this is your, to insert your Schraders. It does have on this end, basically the same function as the torque screwdriver. You're gonna, when you do have it set up and you're spinning it, it'll catch so that you don't over tighten those Schraders. So this is another option if you guys are looking for valve core removal tools. That's the one from JB. They had sent this out along with this, and they also have this. Now I actually was going and purchasing some updates for my vacuum setup, and I needed a Y. This is the Y Force from JB, and I had seen this after the fact. So I spent a little bit more money on another brand, and then I was like, oh, I didn't know you guys made this, which is kind of dumb of me because they make everything. JB makes a lot of fittings and things you might not realize. So this is a Y adapter for your vacuum pump. All it does is gives you so that it's at an angle and you get the most out of your vacuum. If you don't have extra ports, some vacuum pumps only have 1/4 inch and 1/3. You can attach this. It says that it is, or that it goes on 1/2 inch or 3/8. If you want to double up your 3/8 with your hoses, you can actually do that with this one connection and get you the maximum vacuum flow that you can get. And this one is way cheaper than all the other ones. It is just, you know, a simple brass fitting there and very cost effective. So I spent more money on another one when I could have just got this one. Now, like I said, star of the show is their probe kit. Now, these have some unique features that I wish was more normal or common. All right, so this is the case that it comes in. It's large. And we have all our probes in here, individually packaged. So we got our temperature clamps right here. Next we have our psychrometers. Right here we do have the magnet there that can attach to any surface, flexible gooseneck pretty solid there. And we have our pressure probe here. So it's about as big as my hand there. It's a straight connector. We have a charging port back here, which I'll talk about in a minute. And I didn't know this, but the kit actually comes with these adapters. So like I said, straight fit, but if that doesn't work for you, you can do that little angle, 45 angle there, and that's now the size of the probe there. So let me get these set up real quick, and then we'll get into some of the unique features. All right, so I'm setting all these up. You might want to actually pay attention and not force them open like I did. There is a little tab right here that you pull out, and then the battery door opens there. And then the batteries are provided. You just start loading them up. Put the door back on, and then push that tab back in. And then these bands are also how they indicate low side and high side. So you just leave the one that you're going to be indicating on this one. So you can have, like on your pressure probes or any of them, the blue and red, low and high side. So those are just little interchangeable bands right there, and they each come with both sets, so you'll have extras afterwards. Read the manual, don't be like me. All right, so the pressure probes themselves have a 0 to 800 PSI range. They can also do Bluetooth connectivity, so to your phone or tablet, up to 350 feet, probably of clear line sight view. So obviously because of the barriers and the walls and doors, things like that. So just keep that in mind. Battery life is about 80 hours. The display is OLED, so that's interesting. The weight on the pressure probes, 8 ounces, so they are pretty light, and they all run off of 2 AA batteries. All right, so we have the buttons here on the front. They do stick out just a tad bit, but nothing crazy. It doesn't turn on with any quick push of the button. That way, to me at least, it won't turn on in a tool bag. If you guys are carrying it with you in your bag, you don't have to worry about that like other brands that I've had issues with. And you know, speaking of the bag, they have their own carrying bag, which is kind of neat. It has all the different sections and dividers for your probe set there. I like that they utilized the top here. Usually that's just kind of open there. They got a zipper pouch where you can throw in maybe your fittings and whatnot. That way, every time you go in here, you're not like reaching at the bottom trying to find them. They're just here in this little pouch here. So you can put fittings, maybe a short hose, things like that. That way you can fit these probes in any situation there. And they include a nice little handle with a shoulder strap. So if you guys want to carry that, maybe put some tools in there, you can kind of load that out. Have your little pressure kit. If you guys are going to check charge, do whatever you want with the probes, you can do that. Quick check, maintenance, whatever it is. And let's turn this on right here for the first time. You see the little JB logo, and you get a whole bunch of information, but that little screen is what is so awesome about these probes. So gonna get used to how they feel, the shape and everything versus what I've been using in the past, but a nice OLED screen. I didn't know it was OLED. Nice OLED screen that's going to be easy to see in the sun, and then you got that charging port back there. So now that we got them turned on, let us get into the app and kind of show you what that looks like. So this is their screen here. And as you can tell, this kind of looks a little familiar. You can use these with their own app, which is the JB Go version 2, or you can use it with MeasureQuick. And their app looks a lot like MeasureQuick. So if you guys are into that, we have that already. So now so they immediately just hooked up to it. I didn't have to do anything. And if you're curious about this charging port. That is how you can add refrigerant. I do have a video on how my setup for charging with pressure probes. Now the only difference there, if you've seen that video, is you're gonna need a charging tee for most other probes. We have this one, it's a really old one that I have laying around here. And basically you would hook up your probe to one side, this is to the system, and then you're gonna be adding, or I usually do it like this. That way it's a straight shot for the pressure reading. And then on the side, we attach another hose to our refrigerant tank, and as you would need a ball valve on that side. And then you're gonna slowly meter in and start charging up your system, and it'll just go through and go into the whatever unit you're working on, because you would need 2 fittings for your reading and then for your refrigerant. What this does is you can hook up directly to the system here, and then you can actually see what's going on in real time on the screen or on the app, whatever you guys want to do. And then you would just hook up your refrigerant tank. There is a Schrader built in there, so you don't have to worry about it leaking or anything like that. So you got a Schrader in there. And then you're gonna hook this up here and your refrigerant tank here, obviously with a ball valve again, and you're gonna be able to meter that in. It's just gonna feed refrigerant to the system, and you're gonna be able to see what your pressures are in real time. So that's really cool. The neat, unique features on this JB this is really actually one of a kind, because nobody has had the screens. We're starting to see that more now with a couple of brands, but they have the screen charging port. I've seen it on another brand, but they don't have both. So you got the screen and the charging port. All right, so this is a menu button. If you hold it down, it's gonna take you to a little menu. You can change your units, calibrate them, go into the display, standard or reversed. You can turn these upside down actually. The orientation can be displayed either way there. Right side up, upside down, whatever you want. On the psychrometers here, if you hit that, you get dew point, wet bulb, dry bulb, relative humidity, and you can just cycle through it and kind of leave it where you want, depending on what you're checking. So this is really set up to be an all-in-one, so you don't forget your charging tee. You don't forget your phone, your tablet. Your phone dies, it overheats. I deal with it a lot here in Texas. I've told manufacturers before, hey, can you put a screen on your probes? And they kind of just looked at me like I was crazy. So I'm glad that there are other companies that are doing it. The screen is going to be very important, that way you can get a quick reading. You don't want to pull out your phone. You don't want to deal with the app trying to update different things. Your phone doesn't want to work. Whatever it is, you can actually do that. And sometimes I deal with ice machines and other kinds of equipment where I have to monitor when the system is, or what it's doing, and what pressure is it cutting in, cutting out, doing a harvest. I got to time things. So being able to see it in real time just by looking at it, if I'm there at the unit, you know, that's a good thing to do, because I might be on the phone, I might be trying to text somebody, I might be trying to look up a part, whatever it is, and you got a screen right there. But you can also connect to their app, to Measure Quick, whatever you want to use. And then if you're already hooked up and you need to top it off, whatever it is, or you want to do a startup with this, you don't have to take the probe off. You can leave it on there and just hook up your refrigerant and do it that way. So really cool. They all have the same screen. You're gonna get the same features across all of these in the kit, and that is just awesome. You guys are interested what it looks like on the inside of the clamp. That's the reading right there. It's just that little thermocouple on that side. Big, sturdy. It is a hard plastic. We'll see how that holds up. I'm excited to try them out. I didn't know if I would like them. Yeah, I don't know. Holding them here now, I feel like they are actually pretty solid. My whole thing is I'm gonna put them in my tool bag, and I'm gonna be using them on the job sites for different things. If you take care of them, They will probably last you longer. So if you guys are used to using the case that they come with, any probe set has their own case. I'm gonna try them out on just in a tool bag, see how they do there, because that's how I like to carry my probes. We'll see if this holds up. I'm gonna use them in the field. We'll do a follow-up video. Yeah, and like JB literally makes everything. I asked for 90-degree adapters. This is what they had sent over, but these are not the ones that I had in mind. They actually have some that are more elbows than 45s, but they also have these. JB literally makes everything, and they have so many fittings, but these might come in handy as well. So I can leave that on. I can kind of put that up in a tight spot, and now we have that, you know, that area to work with. I like to put on my on the ends here are core depressors. So if you guys deal with high pressure all the time, 410A, whatever it is, and maybe it's in a weird spot, 404, 410, it's in a weird spot and you're not able to get it off quickly, you can get yourself a core depressor. All this is it is not depressed. You hook it up to a system. There's no refrigerant flow whatsoever. That way you're able to hook up, take your time, not worry about getting refrigerant burn, and then you're gonna turn this in, and that's gonna drive the pin down and then depress that Schrader and then let the refrigerant go. And then when you're ready to take it off, you undo it and you're just gonna get a small little spray back, but way better. So usually on the high side, that's what I do. I keep a core depressor, so I can have that set up there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got something out of it. I will follow up with another video after using them in the field, showing them in the field, letting you guys know if they're able to fit in all the scenarios that I do. I do commercial refrigeration, commercial HVAC, and I work on a lot of smaller appliances. We'll see if they fit everywhere, if it's easy to just kind of put these in the bag and be able to check pressures, do all my checks with them, or if it's a hassle, if they last, if they're durable, all that stuff. So we'll get into it and I'll let you guys know how they are. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys.